Hi coffee beans! How's it brewing? Today is another Elves Box unboxing! And I promised I would do it on camera again for you guys, so I've been waiting until I had a chance to do it. Now, I'm pretty sure this is the June Gummilicious box. And I'm really intrigued because it's the whole purpose is that it's a kind of resin that you can squish. Now, I have a deformed squishy here, and I mean, this is like a fabric squishy, so I don't think it's like this. I think it's more of like those rubbery kind of squishies, like kind of what like sticks to the wall when you throw it. I think that's the kind of squishy it is. I have no idea, but I'm really excited to figure it out. And I'm pretty sure this one comes with cute like little sleeping animal molds, so you know I had to get it because that sounds adorable. Okay, well without further ado, let's go ahead and open this up. As usual, I got the premium Elves box because I just can't resist. And I think it is kind of a fear of missing out if I get the regular box and then I see something in the premium box that I wish I had. So I have to get the premium box. And honestly, I don't know what was premium in this one. So I guess we'll find out. Gummilicious! So cute! As usual, I like to look through the booklet insert first, just to see kind of an idea of what we got. Gummy resin and squishy gel? What's the gel? I get this gummy resin, that makes sense. Squishy gel. Oh, what? Soft UV resin? Does that mean this is a kind that you can cure under a UV light? That might save me some time. Squishy pigment dye. This is dye especially to use with the squishy gel. And then you add the white to make pastel. And I like that it's the primary color, so we can do any color of the rainbow. It's not like they gave us green or purple, and then we'd kind of be stuck. Acrylic paint and brushes. This comes in the kit! How stinking cute is this? I'm so happy about that! I have a new paint palette, but it's getting gross fast. Now this makes me laugh. The sealer. We have Daiso up here, which is like the Japanese version of a dollar store. And my husband and I bought something like, almost looked just like this a few years ago, and it's supposed to seal the top of a chip bag. And it didn't really work. It like cut through the bag. So I'm interested to see how well that works. Oh, so the animals are the premium. Okay. So bunny, which is my favorite animal, so that's perfect for me. Panda, hamster. Hamster! I thought it was a cat. Oh well. Hamster is cute too. And a seal. Why not a cat? They should have a cat. And washi tape. I actually totally forgot about the washi tape. Oh my goodness. Look at how cute these little squishy animals are. Stop it. They're so cute. Okay, so it says the gel, squishy gel. Wait. Wait. Squishy gel is a 1-to-1, thank God, so I don't have to do any math. So 24 hours. Okay, good to know that you could only use these pigments with this. Otherwise it might be sticky. I don't know then what the soft UV resin is. I don't know what soft UV resin is. Is it like kind of squishy? Or is it like, so it's not totally hard? I don't get it. Oh, stop. I think the washi tape has cheeseburgers on it. I'm not sure. Let's find out what is in our box, especially this washi tape. Because it looks like cheeseburgers. Let's see. Is it food related? Oh, I feel like I saw this exact thing at Daiso. Huh. Okay, wait, let's see what foods. There's like the little french fries, there's a cheeseburger, a Coke. I think that's a chicken like drumstick, and popcorn and a hot dog. I hope there's a pizza. I see a donut. There better be a pizza on here because that'd be amazing. And I love that it comes in this little box. That makes it so much easier to store because otherwise I would lose this in a day. I would lose this so fast. We also got these little acrylic paints, and they say and paint brushes, and there's like a thicker one and a thinner one, And it says to use this with the squishies. So I'm wondering if this is just like regular acrylic paint, or is this like specific, like maybe more flexible, like fabric paint? I bet you could use fabric paint on these squishy animals and it would work just fine. So then they're flexible. Zigzag scissors. Oh, and these are kind of like a different zigzag. Like almost like they're not perfectly like 90-degree angles or anything. It's kind of a different. Can you see that? Oh, here's the sealer. Yeah, I think this is like the exact one that my husband and I had. So I'm interested to see how well this works. Oh, look at our molds. Okay, wait. We gotta wait for the molds. The molds are my favorite part, so that's why I always wait to do those. We got these little chains, which is perfect because I have been in the market for some pastel like jewelry chains and keychains. So it looks like we got purple, green, gold, pink, and black. And they're not very long. Maybe 5 inches? Here are our pigments. Got white and then yellow, blue, and red, so the primary colors, and you just mix white in to make pastels. You mix any of the primary colors to make secondary and tertiary. And it says that these are specifically for squishy pigment. If you use regular pigment dye like this, that the squishy gel may not cure properly. So I'm gonna stick with these. And again, I'm happy that they gave us the primaries, so I don't feel like I'm missing out on any colors. I can just mix the colors. Our palette! I love this. It's so cute, and it's the perfect size. I mean, it's a good size for mixing paints. Not really obviously a good size for mixing like resin colors. And it's pretty small. It's just the size of my hand. It's not very big. Now here's the soft type UV resin. Oh. I wonder if this makes it like the UV resin I've used before is hard type, and then there's also like the kind that says like 4 silicone molds, and it cures pretty hard like plastic. So I'm wondering if this is like slightly squishy or more flexible. I'm intrigued. And here is our 1-to-1 squishy gel. They didn't give us very much. I think I read on the Sophie and Toffee Facebook page that this should be enough to do each of the animal molds. Like if I mixed the whole thing, they should do 1 each of the animal. Maybe with some left over for the other stuff, but I am not sure if that's the case. And now we have all of our molds. So let's go ahead and open these. I'm so excited to see them. What is this? Oh, this is the like cellophane wrappers, so it looks like real candy. Like you can put it in this and then you seal it with this guy. So you would just press and seal. So we can see if this actually works. Is this a magnet? Can this go on my fridge? If this actually works on the cellophane bags, I'll have to see if this works on a bag of chips, because that might be a lifesaver. These molds are so little. Look at how tiny this is. I mean, is this a good... Does this give you a good scale? I guess you could do next to the pigments so you guys kind of know how big the pigments are, so pretty small. This is the little hearts, like candy hearts. Says BFF, Be Mine, Hot Lips. I thought that said something completely different. And then You and Me. This is a little marshmallow, which I'm sure we have these type of marshmallows in the United States, but in the areas that I've lived, which is primarily the Southwest and now the Pacific Northwest, I've never really seen these marshmallows. I've seen them as like a hard candy, but not like a marshmallow. So I've seen what people have been doing is they color each little portion of the spiral with a color and then let that harden. And then I believe what you do is you put these together like a little puzzle piece, seal it with like a rubber band or tape, and then very carefully pour your resin into this little tiny hole, which should be interesting. And we all know how well I do with getting resin into small spaces. Is not well. I am not good at it. And then we have these absolutely itty bitty jelly bean mold. It's the size of my finger. It's tiny. Wait, what? They gave me the same side. Uh-oh, Sophie and Toffee gave me the same side. So normally these would fit together like a puzzle piece, just like the marshmallow would, but I got the same side, which I know ordinarily you could write to Sophie and Toffee. They're really, really amazing about sending you the right stuff and kind of correcting the order. In this case, I'm not mad about it. What I could always do is just make two sides and then fit them together. And I don't really see myself making very many jelly beans anyway, so that's okay. It's not that big of a deal. Okay, now we have our sleeping animals. I'm so excited. I have no idea what kind of animal I want to make, but I'm for sure making one of these guys, or multiple, or all of them. Let me go ahead and open these. Okay, here they are, is our 4 little sleeping animals. We got this seal, which I think all of these are pretty hard to see until we actually make them and cure them. So you can kind of see the little face. Oh, he's so cute. This one's a very basic shape. I don't know if it really reads seal to me. It looks like half fish with the seal head. This one, stop it. This one is the bunny. I might die because the bunny is so freaking cute. I can't. He's so cute. Again, kind of hard to see, but here's his little face. Look how cute. Ugh. You could see his little ears kinda and his little butt. Oh my god. Here is the panda. He has like a chunky little face. Oh my god. His face. Wait, no. If I think that's a chunky face, I know the hamster is gonna be so chunky. Oh, look at his little ears and his little chubby cheeks. Oh my goodness. You can make Hamtaro. Oh my gosh. I love it. You can see his little feet. I didn't see his little feet before. Those are his ears. It's so hard to show you his little feet. Stop. So cute. Well, this is everything in the box and there's so much stuff. I had a hard time fitting it in this little space. But I wanted to show everything that I got in this little tiny box. So I'm still not sure what I want to make because I'm not sure how many squishies I can make with this squishy gel because I'm going to try to hopefully make all of the molds today. I want to try to make the jelly beans, the little candy hearts, the marshmallow, and 4 animals. If I run out of squishy gel, then I for sure will save that for just the animals, and everything else will be just regular resin. The other thing I'm really interested in is the soft type UV resin, because like I said, I don't know if that cures hard or kind of squishy. So I guess we'll find out. For this project, I'll be using all of the silicone molds from this June box, including the candy hearts, marshmallow, jelly bean, and all the sleeping animals. The 1-to-1 squishy gel resin, soft type UV resin, squishy pigments in red, blue, yellow, and white, pigment dye for regular resin in pink, yellow, green, violet, and white. Before I started, I measured how much resin each sleeping animal mold can hold by pouring in some water and then measuring that. So you can see my notes here. The panda is 20 milliliters, bunny and hamster is 17 milliliters, and the seal is about 8.5 or 9 millimeters. Be sure to mix the squishy resin just as you would with normal epoxy resin. Stir slowly for about 3 to 5 minutes, and then pour back into the first cup. This ensures that you get all of the resin and hardener mixed up. Then stir that for another 3 to 5 minutes. And here is a sudden matte color change. Sorry. I actually had a resin catastrophe and spilled almost all of my mixed up resin. Thankfully, it was contained on the silicone mat and I was able to scrape and pour it back into the measuring cup. But just goes to show you need to be careful. I'm going to make the seal first, and I want to keep the resin clear. But I decided to add some holographic aurora flakes to give the seal an icy look. Next, I worked on the hamster, which I colored a cute pastel yellow with a few drops of yellow and white squishy pigment. This one doesn't have any sparkles because I wanted to give the hamster some brown and orange spots later. Then I made the bunny mold with a pastel pink color made with a few drops of red and white squishy pigment. I added some of the pastel glitter to this mold because I really wanted to see the glitter floating around in the rabbit. But don't be surprised when this does not turn out as expected. And finally, I made the panda. I really wanted the panda to be a cute pastel blue color, so I mixed up, you guessed it, the blue and white squishy pigment. I added my essential iridescent star glitter, which I had high hopes for. I let those cure for 24 hours. I was going to let them sit for longer, but I was way too impatient. The easiest way to demold these was with cornstarch, or baby powder. I just put some on my finger and then rubbed it all over the bottom of the mold and on the edge. Honestly, you can be pretty violent with them, and if they cured fully, they should hold their shape. Here's an example with a gummy bear I made with leftover resin. See? Super violent. I'll just let you guys watch me demold these. You can see that I tried different techniques for each one.
Oh my goodness, little face. Gosh dang, it's so cute. Oh shoot. Okay, chill. Okay, I'm an adult. I swear, I'm an adult. Oh my goodness. I cannot. These crack me up. Oh goodness. Okay. Did the bunny survive? I think the bunny survived! Yay!
The hamster and seal came out amazing. But no surprise that the sprinkles completely sank to the bottom of the panda and rabbit. The sprinkles sank so far that the gummy nature of the resin just would not hold on, and the panda completely ripped apart. I expected the rabbit to rip apart too, but it actually stuck together. Next, I attempted to paint the details with the included acrylic paint, but that was a joke. You can see that the paint is just running off the surface. So instead, I used regular puffy paint. I couldn't get the details that precise, but I really love the 3D nature of puffy paint. Plus, it's meant to be used on fabric and kind of stretch anyway, so it works on these molds. The mouths are a little wonky though. These turned out great! I can squish, and even though the paint peels off in some spots, the hamster lost an ear, oops, the paint sticks on for the most part. Now's the time for the candies. I used the soft type UV resin for all of these. First, I made the candy hearts by mixing my pigments with white to create pretty pastels. Once those are cured, I painted on thick gobs of the acrylic white. This time it worked much better on this surface than the gummy surface. Then I wiped it off with a damp paper towel. This removes all of the paint except what's stuck in the cracks, so it's a really easy way to highlight the writing on the hearts. To finish these, I painted on a thin layer of UV nail gel. What should I make with these? Earrings? A necklace? Hair clips maybe? I love them so much! Next, I used the same colors to fill in the stripes for the marshmallow and cured it. I wasn't sure exactly how I should fill this mold. When the pieces are put together like a puzzle, you can see a hole on top. So I thought maybe I was supposed to pour the resin in that way? And I think you could if you had a little pipette or something, but I don't. So yeah. So instead, I poured some resin into each side, cured them, then added some UV resin to one side, pressed them together, and then cured it. And I guess that kind of worked. But this is the perfect example of what the soft resin does. Look! It's hard, but more like eraser texture. The marshmallow is a little bendy, but still hard. And finally, I made a bunch of jelly beans with the leftover colored resin. This mold is supposed to fit together like the marshmallow, but they sent me 2 of the same side. So instead, I just made half beans. And honestly, that worked out just fine. Then I poured them into one of the included plastic baggies. And this was the perfect opportunity to use the bag sealer. But just like I thought, it sucks. I'm sorry, but it does. I tried a bunch of different pressures and speeds, and it almost always cuts the plastic, or doesn't seal it. So I ended up folding the edge over and sealing that together, and that kinda worked. Then I used some of the included washi tape and added a pretty border to the top and bottom. And to finish it all up, I added a cute logo to the top. These aren't just ordinary jelly beans, they're Jack's Magical Beans. Just be careful where you plant them, you might meet a giant! Overall, I really love this box. I wish there was more squishy resin included, but it is a total of 100 grams, which I think is the usual amount they include anyway. I just wanted to be able to make more stuff, but oh well. I really loved all the molds included though. Even with just regular hard resin, the animals are super cute. And I absolutely love anything candy themed, so I know I'll be making a bunch of stuff from these molds. Which one is your favorite? Do you have any ideas for how to use all these molds? I would love to hear. Make sure you leave a comment below. I love seeing your feedback. It absolutely makes my week. And if you ever make any art or DIY projects, I'd really love to see. You can tag me or use BunnieDIY on Instagram, and I'd love to feature you. Make sure you click the like button and subscribe so you don't miss any future videos. I post every Monday at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Thanks for watching, everyone. You are all amazing. Love you a latte.